I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses and my fertility gods. Welcome to your Spirit Baby reading. These are going to be messages from your babies in regards to your journey to baby at this time, whether you are trying to conceive, curious, or even pregnant. Okay, welcome to these sweet messages from baby, and welcome to my channel. My name is Janessa. I am a spirit baby medium and a fertility psychic, and if you are new, make sure you join the family by hitting the subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, definitely give us a thumbs up. I am so happy to have you here, and if you're returning, hey goddess, I am so happy that you have come back. Okay, my videos have been far in between, but I've been putting the messages out as the babies are delivering them to me, and I feel like there's going to be a lot more moving forward. Okay, I hope you guys have been enjoying the May 2024 reading. If you haven't, if you're watching this in May, by the way, this is timeless, but if you haven't seen that one yet, definitely check that out, because it's going to be more so about what you can expect during this month, or if there's another monthly video out, check that out, because that's going to tell you what you can expect in your journey to baby in that month. Okay, now these messages, I'm going to be using the Hi Mama Spirit Baby Oracle deck, the Spirit Baby Butterfly Messages of Transformation deck, and then I also have another like little deck that I kind of wrote messages on that I'll be using. So these are just going to be like little, I guess you can say little notes from baby, to help bring in guidance for you about your journey to baby, no matter where you are in your journey. Okay, so we have 3 piles here. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All the timestamps are down below in the description box, as well as in the comment section. So choose whichever pile you feel most connected to. Even if you need to pause the video, take a second, go ahead and do so, and I'll see you in your pile. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses and fertility gods who chose pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I am so happy to have you here. Just in case you skipped the intro, I was just saying, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you join the family by hitting the subscribe button. And even if you're a returning viewer, you know, if you are already a part of the family but you haven't officially subscribed, make sure you do so, okay, so that you're notified. Well, you might have to hit the notification bell for that too, so that you're notified of any video or any post that I drop, okay? Now, I do want to invite you guys to join me, if you're watching this in the month of May, to join me and the Spirit Babies in our very first live virtual event. All the details are down below in the description box, okay? And I'm just so excited for Blossoming Beginnings. Just very briefly, it is a live event that I'll be hosting on May 15th and May 17th via Zoom, and it is in celebration of all the Spirit Baby mamas and Spirit Baby, well, I guess my papas can come in too, but mainly for the mamas, especially for the month of May. It is a celebration to celebrate us, okay? But I don't want to exclude anybody, so if my papas want to come, they're welcome to as well. Just know it's mainly for my mamas, especially for the mothers, in the Mother's Day energy, Mother's Month energy, if you will. Okay, but all the details are down below, so check it out if you would like to purchase tickets to come to our very first virtual event. Now, let's get into your reading, pile number 1. Let's see what the babies have to say. We're going to start off with the Hi Mama card, and then we're just gonna go with what the babies want. I literally just woke up from a nap not too long ago, and so my voice sounds kind of mellow, that's why. But I woke up with like the need to do this reading, so I can't wait to see what the babies have to say. Like I said in the intro as well, I've just been putting messages out here on YouTube as I feel called, or as the babies are encouraging me to, and so this was definitely one of those times where the babies were like, okay, it's time for a reading. So here we are. Okay, so I really don't have an agenda. I just feel like they just want to let you know what's going on with your journey, and like how to move past the point that you're at, or maybe there's some messages that you just really need to hear right now. So we're just going to kind of go with the flow, okay? So the first card that we have here, and the only pre-selected card, says, "Hi mama, male fertility is a big part of our conception journey." So I think this is so funny how I actually was talking about, like in the beginning, introducing blossoming beginnings. I was talking about, you know, it's for my mamas, but then I said my papas as well. And I was like, I don't want to exclude anybody. So I felt like that in itself was a like prelude, if you will, to the okay, I hear you, spirit, was like a prelude into like this energy here of the male fertility. So someone is being called to really tend to both parties, okay? Look into both parties. Maybe you're feeling a bit lost in your journey and you're actively trying to conceive at this time, and you're like, what's going on? If you haven't had your partner get checked, you know, to see, check his health, whether it's reproductive health or any other types of health, just health in general, this is a sign to do so. There could also be something here about someone who's not trying to conceive. I just heard, when I said prelude, I definitely heard, like, you know, I don't even know if I can say this on, I think I can. I don't know. I'm not even going to say, just in case, because YouTube can be funny. But, you know, I feel like there could be a pregnancy that occurs without actual, like, finishing. So your partner may not completely finish, but there's something about okay? Pre-spermies, if you will, that there may be something that just, you know, finds its way to your egg and now you're pregnant. So I do hear, like, if you think that that could be your situation, if you're wondering, like, is it a possibility that I'm pregnant and, you know, I had an encounter with a person or with my partner, but we didn't finish, is it possible that I'm pregnant? There could be a possibility if you're watching this pile, okay, because I did hear that. But in all, okay, my male fertility gods, like, they need attention, okay? I'm hearing they need attention. And it's funny, I was thinking, before I even flipped this card over, I was like, I think I should use my Hi Daddy Spirit Baby Oracle deck too, because I haven't used it in so long. And sure enough, we're talking about dads here. We're talking about male fertility. So that's what we're going to go into next. I'm going to use my Hi Daddy Spirit Baby Oracle deck, because I was like, maybe I should do Hi Daddy and Hi Mama. I haven't done that in a minute. So let's go ahead and get a message for dad. Okay, a message from the babies for dad or for your partner, whether they are male, masculine, or male or female. Okay, just for the masculine energy, we have, I love you so much, daddy. I'll be with you very soon. Okay, and for some of you guys, you're going to be having baby girls. I see this little pink sleeve here, and so baby, just, and like I said, I really felt the need to say, like, your partner needs attention. And so whether you are the partner and you're watching, or your mama and and I'm speaking about your partner, I definitely feel like, you know, let's speak to mamas who are watching and listening for their partner. I do feel like your partner needs some attention, okay? And this is in regards to either love. I really feel strongly like this is love energy, your relationship, your connection. Maybe it's time to spend more time with your partner. Baby is wanting you guys to, you know, especially if you're baby dancing a lot, or you're baby dancing to conceive and not baby dancing to just, you know, make love with one another. I'm hearing something about the romance, okay? I also feel if you are papa watching, okay, or if you are the partner, something about, like, I'm hearing love yourself, okay? So I'm hearing, like, be easy on yourself. Maybe you're blaming yourself for something in regards to the fertility journey, or there is something going on in terms of your fertility, and so you're feeling like it's your fault, or you feel like you could be doing more. I'm just hearing, you know, baby's just really wanting dad to feel, or a partner to feel more love, okay? Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here, this energy of love on yourself. Be gentle with yourself, which, you know, a lot of times that is frowned upon when it comes to the male energy or to the masculine energy, because the masculine energy is all about go, 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 right? And of course we have baby girl coming in to relay this message, because that is very softer feminine energy coming in here. But nonetheless, I also see here for papa that baby is just so in love with dad, okay? So if you have any concerns about your partner that you're currently with. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be conceiving with your current partner. Okay, of course, this is collective, so it may not be for everyone, but I do feel like there is a lot of love coming from your spirit baby going to dad. Okay, and so I definitely feel that baby is around dad's energy a lot. So you may find that your partner just starts talking about, wanting to have kids, or talking about when we have our child, when we have our daughter, or when I have my daughter, because I feel a lot of possessive energy here, like this is my baby girl, a lot of that energy, daddy's princess, different things like that. And so there could be like some talk about babies, and I feel like this is your little one influencing or just being in dad's energy, in dad's aura, because this little one is very much so connected to dad. Okay, especially baby girl. Okay, if you're having a baby girl. And also I'm hearing for those of you guys who are pregnant, because this is for my mamas who are pregnant as well. I do feel like, with this message, this is about you and your partner enjoying your time together before baby's arrival. Even if you're not pregnant right now, please take this message to heart if you feel like it's for you, because I do feel like it's going to be for some of you guys, even if you're not pregnant, that when you are pregnant, really take some time, spend time with your partner, enjoy time with your partner. I'm hearing something about don't get carried away with the pregnancy. So like try not to make everything revolve around your pregnancy. Just really enjoy your relationship, because your connection is going to change in a sense. You're adding a new member to the family, but also there could be some dynamic of your connection that changes or shifts in a bit. And so baby, it's really wanting you guys to enjoy your time together now. And then I'm also hearing for my, I guess that's the same thing for my mamas who are pregnant. So the same thing, just enjoy your time currently during your pregnancy with your partner, travel. I'm hearing have a baby moon. Okay, so if you're thinking, should I have a baby moon, which is basically like going on vacation before baby arrives, I'm hearing yes, that is something that you should do. You're going to enjoy, you'll regret if you don't. Okay, so you'll enjoy that. So that is something to do when you're pregnant, or if you are currently pregnant. Okay, also I'm hearing to take it easy on yourself as well, mama. Okay, this could be a message that you need to hear as well, and your baby is wanting you to know that I'll be with you very soon, whether you are trying to conceive, curious, like I said, there could be a slip up. Okay, and then for my mamas and papas who are expecting at this time, there is a message of baby coming and when they're meant to. Okay, like some of your babies may come a little early though, with a very soon energy. So they may come a little early, especially if you've been feeling that energy, like they're gonna come early. I do feel that too. Okay, let's see what else we have coming through. I'm gonna use my butterfly messages of transformation deck, and let's see what we have coming through. We have gracious acceptance. It says, mama, embrace change and have gracious acceptance that everything is happening for a higher purpose. And this kind of goes along with what I was saying about, be gentle with yourself, and that comes in a lot in comes through a lot in my readings. If you've listened to me for a while, you've probably heard me say that on numerous occasions, because I'm going to look at the bottom. Patience. Okay, patience. Because that comes through a lot, because when you're on a journey to baby, patience and grace, okay, are so important, especially with yourself. There are so many shifts happening, not only within you, but around you. Preconception, during pregnancy, and then postpartum, right? And so there's a lot of patience needed. There's a lot of grace needed, but it's usually one of the last things that we have, right? Is that like we want our babies and we want them now. We want, we give everyone else grace, but we don't give it to ourselves. Like, how come I didn't do that? Or I knew I should have, did this, or I could have prepared way before this time. Like, we always say what we could have, should have, would have, did. And so baby is really wanting you to embrace the changes that are happening around you and the changes that are happening within you, especially if you're pregnant at this time. Okay, and have gracious acceptance that everything is happening for a higher purpose. I'm also hearing that there could be some anxiety happening. Okay, so someone could be feeling really anxious about their journey, no matter where you are in your path, and baby just wants you to know that everything is aligning in the way that it is supposed to. Okay, I do want to pull a tarot card quickly to see to elaborate on that message of alignment. Spirit, can you elaborate on that message of alignment? We have the devil. Okay, yeah. So there is a lot of it says obsession and temptation. And I feel like that is what I was picking up in terms of the anxiety energy. Spirit is really wanting you to reclaim your power at this time, let go of fear, and embrace a sense of empowerment as you work towards your travel along your journey. So this is working towards conception. This may be for my mamas and papas who are trying to conceive and you're just feeling really anxious about what's the next step, what can I do next, am I doing this in time, am I doing this enough, and they're really wanting you to let that go. Baby wants you to be in the energy of flow. Okay, and I'm hearing it is safe to be in the energy of flow. Not just that baby wants you to be in that space, but that it is safe for you to be in that space, because sometimes we feel like we have to do, right? And like I was talking about with the masculine energy, that is frowned upon a lot of times when the masculine energy wants to relax, right? When the masculine energy wants to calm down, especially in a journey. I mean, if you think of a journey, right? It's journeying. Your feet are moving, you're walking, you're doing something consistently. So to say I'm relaxed in my journey is almost unheard of, right? But I myself have gotten to that place where I am relaxed in my journey, right? I am no longer trying. I am being, right? I am being and living in the energy of conception. And so that is something that I walk with every single day, something I sleep with every single day, something that I believe every single day. And I trust that when my baby is meant to enter my body, that will happen. And I just need to do my part. I just need to take care of my body the best that I know how. I need to prepare. If my body is sending me a signal about something, it's an alert. Like, oh, go get that checked out. Oh, take care of that. I am the car, right? I'm the vessel. And if the maintenance light comes on, I need to take care of I need to maintenance my body. You know what I mean? I can do that. But I cannot literally reach into the divine and pull my baby down into my womb. I can do it energetically, right? Of course. And that is part of my doing as well. That is part of me aligning with the energy of conception. But I cannot physically reach into the divine and say, oh, let me grab baby's foot and pull them down, like that's not something I can do. And I understand that. But before, I used to think that no matter, like I had to do all these things, like it was my fault. It was, our fault as a couple. Like we weren't doing enough. We needed to, do more. We need to baby dance more. We need to go to the right doctors. Why haven't we found the right doctors, And the doctor that I'm working with now found me interesting enough, and they are perfect. She is absolutely perfect. And so like, this is just, my message to you coming from Janessa, my fertility goddess, that, it is all in alignment. It is all in God's timing, God's perfect timing. And so I really do see here that some of you guys have been feeling trapped, right, by the desire to conceive, or by the desire, or not even the desire, but feeling trapped by the anxiety of pregnancy. Is everything okay? Or that could be an energy that tries to creep in when you are pregnant if you aren't now, or the anxiety, coming in from like, am I pregnant? Did we slip up? Did we, whatever the case may be for you. But Spirit is asking you to break free. Identify what is holding you back, what is making you feel trapped, and identify this and break free from this negative pattern or this negative feeling. Resist the temptation to seek quick fixes, because that's going to keep you in that energy of feeling anxious, and focus on healthy, sustainable approaches instead. That is going to help you be in this energy of patience, and we also have the energy of compassion. Okay? So I love this advice for you right now. I hope that it came in at the perfect time for you. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if it did, or comment down below and let me know, if this is what you needed to hear right now, that all is well is what I'm hearing. We have be patient and trust in the timing of the universe. Mama, please know that everything is working out for your highest good. So we have everything is happening for a higher purpose, and everything is working out for your highest good. Like the divine, just like, there's this devil energy that has been around you or within you, right? Trying to make you feel obsessed, anxious, nervous, less than, unworthy. And it's all lies. They're all false messages. with the compassion message is, once again, with the love energy, right? Being gentle with yourself and being gentle with your partner. Everyone is going to travel through this journey to baby at their own pace, and you cannot change anyone's mind. You cannot influence anyone you can influence them by your own actions and by what you're doing and what you're saying. You can invite them in, you can say, I'm going to connect with my baby today. Would you like to, ask your partner, would you like to join me? We can both connect with our baby. Or I'm going to pray for our baby right now. Do you want to pray with me? Whatever it is, whatever your ritual may be, or whatever you do, you can invite them in. I'm going to have make a healthy meal right now. Would you like to eat that healthy meal with me? You can invite them in, but be gentle and understanding if they say no. Don't be like, you don't want this. I want this more than you, right? Because we can break out into arguments like that. Like, you're not doing enough. You're not taking this serious, right? Baby doesn't want their parents to fight. Okay, this is what they're saying. So we have, be compassionate with yourself and others, mama. Know that kindness is the way forward. And I definitely feel that, especially if you need to hear this about a partner, or whether they're professional or they are personal. Baby is just really wanting you to understand that kindness is literally the key to open up the door to conception for you guys. Kindness of self, or to self, and kindness to others and to your circumstances. Okay. Beautiful messages. I love it. So now I'm going to get a few others. These are going to be like random messages from baby about timing, maybe even their gender. I wrote these messages on playing cards, so we're gonna just see what comes through. It may even be about the type of soul that they are, and other like feature messages and whatever they want you to know. Okay, I'm hearing split the deck, so let's split it. I feel like I need to split one more time. Put that on top, do that here, do this here, and pull this one. Ooh, we have two. Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, okay, I knew it. So we have hospital birth will be best, and the reason is because baby's going to be born early, before 37 weeks, okay? So I am seeing, and the number 28 could be significant. You may be 28 years of age, okay? For some of you guys, I heard this conception or this birth of baby may be in 2028. You may be giving birth to your child, so maybe you're not ready yet, okay? Or maybe you're trying even, and you feel like there's going to be a divine detour, or there will be a divine detour. This is why we have patience. But I'm seeing 2028 could be significant as well, or you may be 28 years of age when you conceive or give birth to this baby. I'm also hearing 27. So 2027, we are in 2024 right now where I'm recording this. So in the next 3 years, you may be conceiving your baby and then giving birth to them like in 2028, or that could be the year if you want to, this could be someone's confirmation of, I'm kind of thinking about focusing on my career right now, or I'm kind of thinking about, doing this, that, and the other, spending time with my partner. We're going to get married first. We're going to do this. We have this whole plan. We're going to buy a house. Then we want to have kids. It's like baby is giving you the okay to do that, okay? Letting you know it's okay. And of course, that won't be for everyone, but someone needed to hear that, okay? We have positive home pregnancy tests at between 9 to 14 DPO, which is days past ovulation. So 9 or 14 days past your ovulation date. And then we also have, you are indeed pregnant with me, okay? Test loading. So someone is indeed pregnant here. I was picking that up. That's why I was doing pregnancy messages as well. And like I said, there could definitely be, could have been a slip up or something unexpected here happening. So test between 9 to 14 days past your ovulation date, if you know that, okay? Or when your next cycle is supposed to begin, take a test then, okay? Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. I'm even hearing 14 days past baby dancing, because you may have actually baby danced on your ovulation date unknowingly, okay? Let's see what we have here, Spirit. What else do we have? What else do you want to tell? Ooh, thank you, your mamas and papas. We have conception or birth in October. Okay, some of you guys are going to be conceiving or giving birth to this baby in October. And funny, 8 plus 2 is 10, and we have the 10th month here. We also have, I am a mirroring soul. So this baby is a mirroring soul, and I will explain that shortly or very quickly. There are different types of souls that I have been told about when I was in the spirit baby realm, and one of them is a mirroring soul. And these souls typically, they do exactly what it says. They mirror. So they mirror, they are very observant, but they also mirror their parents' energy. So whatever energy you're giving off about your journey, your soul, that little soul is also feeling that same way. So if you're feeling unsure or anxious or nervous about your journey, baby is also feeling unsure, anxious, and nervous. If you're pregnant and you're feeling nervous about your birth, which I mean, that is a normal emotion to have, baby is also picking up on that energy of nervousness, anxiety, okay? Even in the womb, I mean, even more so, right? Because they can also feel you on a deeper level. But also, if you are curious or you are trying to conceive and you're nervous every single cycle, every single, like, all you can think about is this going to be the time you get pregnant, when you're baby dancing, or when you're having intercourse with your partner? Let's change that word, because some of you guys need to stop saying baby dancing, because all you're thinking about is creating a baby and not making love with your partner. Like, you need to change the wording back to making love or having intercourse, whatever it is you want to say, right? But baby dancing is just not it for you, and you'll know if that's for you. And that's okay. You don't have to say that. I just say that here because I'm doing fertility readings, right? And that is a term we use in our community. But you may need to change back to saying something different. But this little one can feel your anxiety and your nervousness. And this is why the Devil card came out, because this goes deeper than just you. What you're feeling goes deeper than just you, okay? Same thing for papas. If papa's nervous and anxious and, and baby's not feeling welcomed, then they're going to mirror that energy in spirit. And they're going to be like, I don't know. They're going to be unsure about their contract, their soul contract. They're going to be unsure about their arrival. They're going to be unsure about the connection you guys have together as a unit. Like, there's a lot of unsurety there. And, when these little ones come in, they know. Like, they know. Sometimes sometimes they are brought in with like the quickness, and they're like, whoa, where am I going right now? But like, for the most part, they know. There's this feeling of like, okay, it's time, it's my time, and so and so you being unsure makes them be like, well, maybe it's not my time. Maybe it's not my time to come in. I don't know. Mommy's not sure. I don't know. Mommy doesn't think we have enough money. Daddy doesn't think that we have a big enough house or a big enough car. Oh my gosh, I can't come because I'm not gonna have any place to sit in the car. Oh my gosh, and so they're like making me laugh, because they're like bringing in this energy of like these things, that worldly problems that they don't even worry about because they don't even exist in spirit. But it's like they can feel the energy of those worldly problems, and that is like steering them up even more, because they're like, what is a car? Like, what is a car? Like, there's like this energy of, I'm worried about things that I don't even need to be worried about. And that's exactly what you're in as well. And Spirit's like, you don't need to worry about these things, because best believe things are going to work out. They're working out for your highest good and your highest purpose. So of course you're going to have room for this child, right? Of course everything is going to work out financially. Of course, the actions are going to be told to you so that you can take the action to make sure that these things are work out, right? And that's something that I've been told over and over recently, and I've shared with a few of you guys. If you've gotten personal readings with me, I'm sure I've brought this up in your reading, but literally Spirit has been speaking to me really heavily on our part. The part that we're meant to do. The part that we are meant to do includes I was going to say the part that we're not meant to do, but the part that we are meant to do is the action and the consistency of the action. And the part that, the action may be walking, it may be picking something up, it may be eating certain foods, it may be working out, it may be meditating, right? These are all actionated things going to work. Calling, making a phone call, speaking out. These are all action things that Spirit cannot do on the physical plane, but can urge us to do from the divine, right? So we'll get that intuitive nudge, and then we're meant to act it out. And that's how Spirit speaks to us. The other part that we're meant to do is a consistency. So we schedule an appointment, that appointment doesn't happen. Okay, we don't say, oh, well, I guess it's not meant for me to go. No, we call back the next week, or we call back the next day and we see if there's a cancellation, or we call a different doctor. Spirit is going to tell us what to do, but we need to make sure that we are persistent and consistent with whatever it is. Maybe we want to slim down some, right? And Spirit is like, okay, well, one of the ways for you to slim down is if you portion out your food, where you eat more frequently but smaller portions. So you're like, okay, and you do that for a week, and you're like, oh my gosh, I lost 1 pound. You're like, oh great, I'm on the way, going down. That's great. But then the next week you're back to like these big, massive portions of food, and you go back on the scale and you're like, oh my gosh, you gained 2 pounds. What happened? Well, you weren't consistent. Okay, so like this is why here on earth consistency brings in a lot of beautiful things, right? You're consistent with your career. You go up the ladder, right? You get to a higher level, a higher position. You're consistent with your workout routine. You get to your body, weight that you want to be at. Or you slim down, or you tone up, whatever it may be. You consistently drink water. You start falling in love with water. You know what I mean? Like you drink water on a regular, it becomes natural, it becomes a habit. And that's what the devil energy is about as well, habits. And so, I feel like you're being called to implement a positive habit into your journey to baby and really focus on that. Okay, because that's something that I really felt like I needed to elaborate here in this pile. But I also want to briefly talk about spirit's part, because then you're like, okay, well, if that's our part, what's spirit's part? Well, spirit's part is the how and the when. Let the divine focus on how you're going to manifest whatever it is you're manifesting, in this case a baby, right? And let the divine focus on when that is going to happen, because those are the things that we are not meant to worry or focus on. It becomes worry for us. It's focus for the divine, but it's worry for us, right? We become anxious and nervous and, oh my gosh, I'm doing something wrong because it hasn't happened yet. Maybe I need to do something different. That is literally the how and the when. It hasn't happened yet, so you're worried about the when, and maybe I need to do something different. That's the how to get it here. So those are the things that really like mess us over, y'all. And then we end up falling into this whole basically this portal of like this downward spiral of I'm not doing the right thing, I'm not worthy enough, I'm with the wrong partner, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. And that's just not the case. Okay. And so, then we stop living, right? And we start living for fertility. We start living to conceive versus just living our lives. So I really do feel like someone needed to hear that very strongly. Because this baby is like, I mirror your energy, mama. So if you're worried, I'm worried. Okay. If you're worried, I'm worried. And if you're not focusing and co-creating with the divine, because you're meant to co-create this baby with the divine, then how's this little one going to make their way through? Okay, there's some co-creation needed. And that's often why a lot of times we hear stories, and it really can make us like cringe when we're trying, but we hear stories of people falling pregnant randomly, right? It's because they weren't worried about the how, they weren't worried about the when. Maybe afterwards they're like, oh my gosh, I just had a baby, like how am I pregnant again? Or maybe afterwards they're like, like, oh my gosh, I like what it, like they start worrying and stuff, right? But before, they're just living their life, having fun, whatever they're doing. And we get so frustrated because we're like, I've been doing everything right. But they weren't even focused on the how. They weren't focused on the when. And I just got chills in my body, y'all. So that was definitely a message that needed to be said for someone here. Someone needed to hear that and have that perspective shift. So I hope that shifted your perspective in the way that it needed to, okay, to bring in what it needed for you. So we have physical features, dimples. Okay, you could also be seeing 222 or 444, okay, is what I'm seeing, angel numbers. You could also see 1010 on the clock. But as far as, I'm also seeing the age 24 years old, okay? You could also be 42. I'm hearing 42 and 24, okay, years old when you conceive this baby or give birth to this little one. And the other thing too that I'm hearing that didn't come out in our reading, but I am picking it up, is in regards to acceptance, because some of you guys, that's one of the things that is coming through in this pile is, and I feel like baby's done with these messages. I'm going to move on to a different deck. But I feel like one of the things that baby is really wanting you to also be in tune with is the energy of acceptance. Okay, because there's like, I want to be pregnant at a specific time, or I want to be done having kids by this age. Like the plan may not go as planned, okay, is what I'm hearing. and that's the heart chakra. So what's going to be very healing for you, if you feel that way, is focusing on your heart chakra, bringing balance to your heart chakra through meditation, through Reiki healing, okay? Wearing the color green, wearing a green bracelet. By the way, I added a bracelet to my collection here. I am so grateful for my bracelet. I literally thought I had this rose quartz crystal bracelet already one day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I lost my bracelet. And then I was like, oh, I haven't even bought it yet. So that was like my telltale sign to get it. But green, like wearing the color green, this is a jade bracelet right here. So wearing like the color green on a consistent basis, or being with the color green on a regular basis, may be very helpful for you as well, okay, when connecting with your heart chakra. All right, let's get a couple more messages. Ooh, came through for us. Let's see what we have here. A few of them fell. So the first one says, please keep talking to me, write me a letter, and keep it for when I'm older, okay? Baby wants you to continue to connect with them. And we also have, did you ever wish upon a star when you were a child? What was your wish? This baby's very curious. I'm just feeling this energy of curiosity. Like, write me a letter, talk to me, ask me questions. I'm gonna ask you questions. Like, let's talk, mama, let's talk, papa. But baby wants you to, I'm hearing you're not following you're not living your dream. And your dream may be to be a parent, okay? But I'm hearing you're not living your dream, is what I'm hearing. You're not living your dream. And if your dream is to be a parent, then are you living through this? You know what I mean? Are you living through this journey? Or is this one of those journeys where you're gonna be like, I never wanna be on that again because it was horrific? And if that's the answer, that's okay, because I understand, okay, because I was there. I had to have that shift where I'm like, okay, I need to live, because, you know, I need to live. I need to accept where I'm at. And I'm going to be so upset if I say, oh my gosh, I spent my 20s and all my 30s, you know, trying to get pregnant, and I don't even remember it like that because I was so focused on getting pregnant. So, you know, really, like, sit down with yourself. Are you living, or are you moving towards your dream, your wish? Some of you guys, your dream or your wish was to travel. You know, some of you guys, your dream or your wish was to become a parent, and you are a parent, but you're so focused on trying to have another child that you're not enjoying your dream, which was to become a parent with your child that you have, or your children that you have. Not to say that the journey is any less tense or stressful at all, but baby is like, spend time with my siblings, right? Love on my siblings. I'll be there. I'm coming. Okay. Spirit is also showing me a plane. So like, I said travel, but I'm picking up this could also be maybe you wanted to become a pilot, or you wanted to work for an airline, or, you know, you wanted to jump out of an airplane. I don't know, but because something with the airplane. But like, live out your dreams. Do the daring things that you can do right now, okay? Enjoy your life is what I'm hearing. Baby really wants you to sit with that. And then we have, what do you hope to learn about yourself through parenting me? Okay, so I'm hearing that you're also going to be learning a lot of lessons about yourself. I did feel this very major like shift. And oh my gosh, this baby is so curious. We have another question and another message. But to close out your reading, I think we're going to end with this. I think, yes. Oh no, baby wants me to pull one more card, so we'll pull one more card. But I was seeing, what was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought that quick. I lost my train of thought. So let's just go to the next message. We have, what do you envision for our family? Okay, what do you envision for our family? So another question. And then please know that you are strong, stronger than all you've been through. Okay, so baby wanted to put those messages out. I got distracted. I got distracted by the next question. I'm like, another question? But I feel like that right there was a message in itself about distractions too, because I totally forgot, you know, what I was gonna say. And so that I feel like is like in correlation to your dream, your living out, right? Your dream. Maybe you forgot about it, and this is why baby wants you to reflect on it. And they're wanting you to oh, the shift. I was saying the shift. You see how that came back? So like, literally, with what do you hope to learn about yourself through parenting me? There's going to be a major shift for someone here, or a few of you guys, where you're going to be going through certain things during your pregnancy, as well as after you give birth to your baby and you're raising them, that is going to teach you more things about yourself. And even though, you know, you may not know what you hope to learn about yourself right now through parenting them, I feel like baby is going to reveal that to you over the next couple of days, is what I'm hearing from watching this video. You're going to have a revelation as to the things that baby is going to teach you, are the things that you're going to learn from just parenting this child. Like, you're going to see an interaction between a parent and a child, somebody else, like having an interaction, or there's going to be an interaction you have with the child that you have already, as well ending you. And you're going to be like, well, maybe, you know, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why is this so difficult for me to figure this out, and Then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, well, maybe I'm going to learn this when I parent my next baby, you know, or when I'm a parent to my next baby. Like, you know, there's going to be something like that for somebody, an aha moment is what I'm hearing. And then baby wants you to envision your family together, okay? And this could be something that you invite your partner into. Remember how I was saying invite them into praying, you know, for your baby? Like, invite your partner into this vision, this visualization. You know, ask them, like, what do you think our next baby is going to look like? Do you think they're going to be a boy or a girl? Do you think this? Do you think that? Think that, and just fantasize with them. It's going to be really fun, and it's also going to put you and align you in the energy of conception, okay? Or with the energy of conception and baby. Oh, I just smell baby powder. So that's really going to align you with that energy of baby. Someone could also be like, you may have smelled baby powder recently, or you use baby powder for some reason, okay? Oh, look at that, destined connection, beautiful. Okay, so that's between you and your partner, as well as your baby, okay? And the last message we have for you is keep going, okay? Keep going, mama. Keep going, papa. I'm hearing you're not doing anything wrong. You are doing everything right. I feel like someone needs to hear that. I am doing everything right. You can put that in the comment section if you feel the need to. If you want to affirm that you are doing everything right. I am doing everything right. That is going to help you have grace towards yourself. You can even say we are doing everything right if you need to have grace towards yourself and your partner. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course baby dust. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, or leave a comment down below and I will comment back. Okay, even if I don't comment back, I read every single comment. Okay, I try to react in some way, either liking it or commenting, but I appreciate all the love that you guys always show me, and once again, I'm reciprocating that and sending that love right back to you as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses and my fertility gods who chose pile number 2. This is indeed your reading from baby. These are going to be messages, just in case you skipped the intro, these are going to be messages surrounding just general messages from baby in regards to your fertility journey, whether you are, or your journey to baby. This may be a spirit baby journey that you're on. Maybe you're curious and you're not trying yet, or maybe you are trying, okay, and you want some guidance as far as fertility, as well as maybe you're pregnant, okay, and you're looking for some messages from baby. So this is going to be just well-rounded spirit baby messages. If you're looking for more so of like what you can expect this month, check out the monthly reading that was posted at the beginning of this month. If you're watching it in May, there is indeed a May 2024, but this is a timeless message, so you may be watching it in a different month. If you are, then check out the video for that month, okay? But before we begin, I want to invite you to join me and the babies in my very first virtual live event. It is called Cosmic Celebrations, Blossoming Beginnings, and it's all detailed. All the details are down below. I have a little thing on the screen for you as well. But basically, it is going to be held on May 15th and May 17th. There is a collective portion, as well as if you decide to buy the VIP ticket, then it is also going to be a personal portion for you as well. On the 17th, I'll be doing personal readings, and that space is very limited since I'll be going to each goddess individually to do a reading for her, and whatever, you know, questions she may have, answer those for her. Or you can join the collective, where I'll be doing a collective reading. We'll be connecting with our babies. We'll be chatting about our journeys. And it's literally just a space for us to celebrate one another, you know, pat each other on the back for the journeys that we're on, whether we are trying to conceive or curious or pregnant. Okay, you're also welcome if you are pregnant and you just want to be in a space with other spiritual mamas, other mamas who are connecting with their spirit babies. But I invite you to join us, okay? okay, in this very first virtual event. I'm so excited for it. And yeah, you can find the rest of the details down below, okay? All right, let's get started, y'all. So we are going to jump into the Hi Mama messages that I have for you right now. I want to see something. Give me a second. I want to, because it looks crooked to me here, which means I need to adjust my camera. There we go. So it's not as crooked there. Perfect. Okay. Because I'm like, if I don't adjust it now, it's just going to get more and more crooked as we go. So, but you guys have 2 cards, okay? You guys are the only pile that got 2 cards that came out together. So these 2 messages are for you from Baby. We're going to dive into some other decks, and I'm just going to go about it intuitively. This is a very laid back reading. There's no structure to it. I'm just letting the spirit babies tell us what needs to be said at this time if you chose pile number 2, okay? So let's see what we have here. We have, Hi Mama, you deserve for your needs to be met. And we have, Hi Mama, don't be afraid to get a second opinion. Ooh, okay, so this is throat activation. Okay, I wish I had, which deck am I meant to go to? I feel like, where is that deck? I feel like the babies want me to use, oh, here it is, my affirmations deck. Okay, so I'm gonna use that really quickly and get a card for you guys, because I feel like there's something that maybe needs to be said that you're not saying, or like there's a conversation that needs to be had, an action that needs to be taken that is surrounding your needs, okay, and your needs being met at this time, and Baby is wanting you to get on that, Mama, okay? I'm also hearing a separate message for don't be afraid to get a second opinion. Now this can of course represent advocating for yourself, right? But I also feel this is going to represent, for some of you guys, this is about like you've been trying to conceive, and you know what you've been doing has been leading you to the same outcome. There is a need for you to look into something. I don't want to say look into something different. There's a need for you to go to a different doctor, get a second opinion on an option or a choice that you were told, or a decision that was made with your doctor, or you know, if you feel, this is, of course, I'm not a physician, so I'm not saying disregard their messages, but our intuition will speak to us strongly. And sometimes when we have a one-track mind and we just want to get things done, we just go with the flow, right? We just allow whatever it may be, we just do it, right? Because we're like, they know best, but our intuition may be screaming at us. So this is Baby's way of saying, like, Mama, you know, if you feel like this is not right, if you feel like there's a need for you to get a second opinion about something, this could even be something involving Dad, okay? Do it, okay? Like maybe you guys got some test results back and you're like, that doesn't even sound right, it doesn't even look right. Get a second test done. You know, maybe you ask your doctor for progesterone, or you ask them, and I'm just using that as an example because that's something that I tend to hear often when I'm working with clients. It's like their doctors don't want to give them progesterone, or they're saying, oh, you don't need that, and this, whatever the case may be. But if your intuition, if you're feeling intuitively nudged that this is something that's going to support your body, there's a reason you feel that way. You know, you can tell when it's from fear and when it's from an inner knowing, and trust that inner knowing feeling, right? Detach from the fear base of like, oh, if I don't have this, and this is going to happen for me. You can detach from that and just be like, do I really need this? Like, God, do I really need this? And then move in that direction. And if you are still feeling that energy, that strong pull, like your body needs extra help during the 2-week wait, or your body needs extra help during the during the first trimester, then you need to listen to that, okay? That's something that you truly need to listen to, is what I'm hearing, because your body does need that support. So then go get a second opinion from someone, go to another doctor, go ask your primary. You know, if your primary is saying no, ask your OB/GYN. If your OB or GYN is saying no, then ask your primary, and see what their opinion is, because I do feel like you're going to get a clear answer. And if they're saying, in agreement, and then you feel like you need to get a third opinion, then get a third opinion, because they're not the only 2 doctors in the world. You know what I mean? Sometimes we feel so comfortable with what we know, so we don't go beyond that. But when you go beyond what you know, that's when you get to experience growth. That's when you get to experience comfort. That's when your needs are met, right? Versus being overlooked and shadowed by other people's opinions and other people's thoughts. Like, I really do feel like there is this strong message here of, your baby, if you're not pregnant yet, maybe you're curious or you're trying to conceive, but your baby is meant to come in through your power, is what I'm hearing. If you chose Paul 2, there is a power that lives within you. There's a power that resides within you. And your baby is set to come to earth, come and join you on earth through your sense of power. Your baby will be conceived when you are in that state. Now, if you're pregnant right now, you may already feel that energy, right? You may have gotten pregnant because you were in that state of independence, in that state of power, speaking your truth, not taking no for an answer. Or you may feel that heavy right now where you feel like the doctors are telling me that this is okay, but it doesn't feel like it. Or the doctors are saying that, oh, just rushing me off. But I really do feel like there's a need that I need to have met, and it's not being met by my doctor, or it's not being met by my fertility coach or whoever I'm speaking with, right? And if you're looking for a fertility coach, by the way, I did just start offering fertility coaching services. So that is something that you could speak with me about as well, if that is something you're interested in, especially if you are on the TTC journey. If you are looking for some guidance pre-conception or like trying to conceive, or during your TTC journey, I can definitely support you. Even if you are pregnant and you're looking for that guidance, that spiritual guidance, I can also support you in a 3-month or 6-month state. So just reach out to me, okay, via email. We can talk about it. But I feel like, sometimes and I had a conversation with a goddess about this recently. Sometimes we're not with the right team. We don't have the right team of people to support us and meet us where we're at. They want to either look down upon us and say, no, you are doing everything wrong. You need to do this. And then you feel like, oh my gosh, were all these years, months, weeks, was all of that worth nothing that I did? You know what I mean? Or you meet people and they are beneath you, right? And you're above them. You have a different perspective of, you hold yourself at a higher level, as you should. And they're looking at you and they see you from, the below, and they're like, oh no, you're thinking too highly of this. You need to come back down to this level, because let's come back. They'll often say, let's think logically. Let's come back to reality, right? You're overweight, you're this, you're that, you're this, right? And then now you're in this hole, right? This deep, dark hole where you're just kind of like, what in the world? Like, I felt so highly going into this appointment, or I felt so highly going to talk to this person, so positive, and now I feel so low, so negative. That is an indication that you are not with the right people. You have not found your baby tribe, okay? I'm gonna start calling it that. You haven't found your baby tribe, okay? And our babies are very picky and very specific about who is meant to be at the start of their life here on earth. And even before, this is the before, right? This is actually the start. This is the start, right? Conception is their start. So there is they're so picky about who is meant to surround them and who's meant to surround mama and papa. And they will not come through if there is going to be some sort of discrepancy or some sort of what is this? I guess discrepancy is the right word. I guess in regards to their arrival, based on what their plan is and their soul contract is stating, right? They won't come through. Now, if they're meant to be, experience certain things in the beginning of their life that involve certain doctors, certain experiences, then they will come through, right? Because that's what their life is, they're meant to experience. But these babies, they know what they want and they know what they need. And that's the power that mama is meant to be in. That's the power that dad is meant to be in, okay? Of knowing, trusting self, right? Trusting your own power. This is your solar plexus and your heart. When your heart chakra and your solar plexus comes together, it is a powerful combination. Powerful combination, because not only are you able to advocate for yourself and speak your truth and be in this space of, does green and yellow make blue, y'all? Does green and yellow make blue? I think it does. But I just thought about the throat chakra, which is blue, right? So because I feel like, by having this sense of empowerment through your solar plexus and then the sense of acceptance through your heart chakra, you're able to continue to speak upon, your your truth, right? Hold your power, hold to your power, and know what you're worth and move forward in that energy. Like, I know I deserve this. I know I'm worthy of that. I know I am worthy of a baby, right? I am worthy of an amazing team that is supporting me throughout my preconception journey, my pregnancy journey, my postpartum journey. Like, this is just what I deserve, and I accept nothing less, right? Once you know that, once you feel that, you're able to move down the path and through I'm literally seeing footsteps that are already there waiting for you to step into them, that literally make up the path of your journey to baby, right? And they are full of power, full of empowerment, right? And it's almost like you bring in this energy yourself, right? You're empowered through your own truth. Your own truth empowers you. And then when you have your heart chakra imbalance, it's like you're also able to be in this state of acceptance, the state of forgiveness, the state of gratitude. You have all these other like powerhouses that are in combination with your powerhouse, your solar plexus, that helps you be like, okay, you can see, through the fog. You can see through, you can bring in the energy of clarity and understanding, because you're able to accept where you are in your journey. You're able to see that, okay, well, maybe this is a little too, over the top, or maybe I accept that right now I'm not doing enough and I need to do a little bit more, or I need to go meet somebody else. I accept that this is going to be my last doctor's appointment with this doctor, right? And I'm going to go find another doctor. I accept that. I am okay with that, right? Your heart is okay with that. And when you bring that together, it allows you to speak your truth out loud, right? And also understand it on a deeper level from within. So that was a really powerful message. I feel like there is a message in this deck for you too. So let's see what baby wants mama to know. Okay, what is mama's affirmation message? Because I definitely feel like there's one that baby wants you to say. Okay, we have letting go. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. This is about your team, the people that speak positively about your journey, and not, we have those Debbie Downers that are like, well, if you then, remember what happened last time, and why are you even thinking like that? Don't you remember that? Like, if you're gonna you're like, I'm already thinking about that. Like, I don't even need you to remind me, because it's already there. I'm actually trying to move away from that, right? So when you have the right people around you, you free yourself, right? And it allows you to move towards positivity in general. A positive pregnancy test. I mean, nothing is a coincidence, right? And so the fact that the test, when there's two lines, is called a positive, don't you think you should align with positive energy if you want to attract a positive pregnancy test? Like, what? That was wow, that was a revelation for me. So anyways, it says words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am. I am a gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. So I want you guys to write in the comments down below, I choose to embody light and let go. Okay, because that is powerful for you. Powerful. Okay, thank you, baby, for that message. I knew there was something else that wanted to come through for you guys. We won't get a message for dad in this pile, because I don't feel like we need to in this pile. But what I do want to do, is pull a card from my spirit baby. This is spirit baby messages of love, support, and reflection. So we'll be using that deck, and then I'm also going to pull a message from my butterfly messages of transformation. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's see what else do you want to tell. So we have, what are your hopes and dreams for me? Mine are that you are happy, loved, and know how much you mean to me. Oh my gosh, your baby thinks so highly of you, mama. So highly of you. My gosh, they hold you on such a high pedestal. So when you are thinking down about yourself, this baby that I'm connecting with right now, they have their hand on their hip, they're moving their head around, they have a little attitude. Okay, maybe mama has attitude, but they have a little attitude, and they're very sassy, and they're like, no, why are you even entertaining these people? Like, they're so annoyed by the fact that you're entertaining these people. They're like, they do not deserve to be in your presence, right? But some of you guys are not looking at yourself like that. Some of you guys don't see yourself as highly as your baby does. Okay, this is why they want you to choose to embody light and let go of anything that is not in alignment with positive energy, right? That is going to put you in, literally, that's going to help you see clearly the people around you, whether they're friends, family members, co-workers, doctor people, professionals that are meant to support you and help you, that truly aren't, but are only bringing stress to your life, that are only causing you to doubt yourself even further, that are, ignoring what you're saying, not listening. Because I love a physician that is willing to listen to me, educate me, right? And then like hold me at the standard of like, oh, you're not, the fact that like I've been with doctors where they're like they just ignore what I'm saying, right? They're like, oh, you're a person that just did research. You're not a doctor. I know better. And that is such a turnoff for me. That I'm like, no, because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. Like, tell me that I'm wrong, right? But tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me, like, oh, that's just, I like, if they acknowledge like, oh yeah, I've heard that before. I've had, a couple of people patients or clients or come and tell me that I've heard that before. Like, I understand, like, but this is what it truly is, and this is how it works. I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you for telling me, like, you just educated me. Thank you. I am grateful for that. But don't just dismiss me. And it took me a while to realize I used to leave the doctor's office feeling so empty. I would feel so empty, so dumb, so like unworthy. I would feel like my body wasn't working, like it was broken. And it literally took a shift. And it happened in the last year for me. And this is why I think, yeah, maybe about the last year, maybe a little bit longer, because I started doing empowerment readings here on the channel. I haven't done one in a while, but I recently had a goddess comment on them, and I'm like, I need to get back to those. But when I started to regain my sense of empowerment, that's when I started to bring the energy back into the community. Because I'm like, we can be like, we can feel like we are so like uneducated in this field when you're talking to a professional, the wrong professional, right? They can make you feel like, oh no, everything you know is wrong. But then you have the professionals who are like, okay, well, that's awesome that you know this. That's awesome that you did you did your research, but let me correct some things because I did hear some things that were incorrect. Yes, please tell me, because that's what I'm here for, is to learn, right? Or a doctor who's willing. I have a doctor right now who is willing to say, I haven't heard about that, or I don't know about that, but I'm going to do some research. Oh my gosh, yes, it's like music to my ears. Thank you. You know what I mean? Versus saying, oh no, that doesn't exist. Or what you're feeling is normal. Because I've had a doctor say that to me before too. And I'm like, this is not normal. No pain is normal. That's my body sending me a signal like, hey, something's up. And then this is how we end up with people who have, undiagnosed, diseases and different things like that, right? But this is also a signal for you to advocate for your own self, because if someone's not listening to you, you need to listen to you. Call an herbalist, call someone, there are a couple of companies that are really, really great, that I love them. Okay. Like, I love them. The first one is the Goddess Collection, and you can find these companies on Instagram. I know they have websites, but I don't know them off the top of my head, but the Goddess Collection. Okay. I think I can't remember her Instagram name specifically. It might be Crystal, the Alkaline Doula, but the Goddess Collection, amazing. She's a healer. She's also a fertility goddess. Okay. And then also Wisdom of the Womb. That is another amazing company for bringing in healing, true healing to the body. And another one is Ace Trophy Pure. Okay. And they are another amazing company for healing of the body when it comes to fertility. And like, literally, you are a healer. You physician, heal thyself. Okay, you are a healer. So I needed to tell somebody that you are in charge of your own happiness. You're in charge of your own healing. Okay, sometimes the second opinion you need is your own. Okay, to check back in with self. What is it? Like, I went to the doctor, like, you can, this is not my, story, but I'm just saying, like, you may go to the doctor for something and leave and feel empty like I did. But like your situation wasn't handled, or you don't have an answer, or there's no next step. Sometimes there's a next step, right? We got to get tests done and see what's going on, yada, 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 right? But you may feel like there's no next step, right? So then you have to check in with yourself. What was my hope for this appointment? What was my intention of going to get checked out? What were my needs met? No? All right. Second opinion. Is it with me? Do I need to check in with me and get a second opinion myself? Right? See if I can do like an intuitive body scan, or think back and reflect, like, when did this situation start happening? Could it be something I'm eating? Maybe you have to check in with yourself like that, right? Was there something I read that could help me, support me throughout my pregnancy, or help me to get pregnant? Was there something that Spirit, led me to, right? Ask God, guide me. I love to say to myself, God, guide me through my thoughts, my words, and my actions today, to help me bring clarity to whatever question I may have. It's a beautiful phrase. It's simple and it's beautiful and it's powerful, right? You're putting the ball in God's court, basically, right? You're taking the worry and the stress off of you. But then you have to listen. You have to check in with yourself. Maybe the second opinion is in regards to another person. You have another person in mind, right? It's time to call up the insurance, see if I have another doctor in my network that I can, connect with, or maybe I have a doctor in mind. I'm going to call them, see if they accept my insurance, or how much is it out of pocket, whatever it may be, right? Maybe your partner, right? The second opinion can be from your partner. It can be from God. It can be from your higher self. It may be from another doctor, right? There are so many options. You are not stuck. I need to tell someone this today. You are not stuck. You are not stuck. It is just time for the next step. Okay? Don't forget your hopes and your dreams. Okay? Of what are your intention for going to to go to the doctor, or to go talk to this person, or for expressing yourself in some way. You're not stuck in this pattern. You're not stuck. Okay? I just feel like I need to keep saying that. Baby wants you to be loved or feel loved. Baby wants you to be happy and know how much you mean to them. Okay? Please know that you are strong, stronger than all you've been through. Okay? Beautiful. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh. We have 2 more messages from Baby using this deck. It says, do you feel the love I send to you? Okay? And like I said, Baby wants you to feel the love. It says here, love, we have loved her twice. And we have, what do you envision for our family? So this is Baby's way of bringing you out of your current reality and living in this energetic space with them, right? Closing your eyes, seeing your little one, holding your baby. Maybe you want to breastfeed your baby, whatever. Maybe seeing them at the park doing their little waddle, run, walk, right? And they kind of tumble over and fall in the grass. Like the cutest little things, visualize this. Visualize, you playing with your baby, holding your baby up, and your partner taking a photo of you guys, or your baby siblings just loving all over your baby, loving them up because you have other littles as well. Like, visualize this, see this, live in this energy. Remember, it's energy. Okay? It's energy. I love it. Okay, so we're going to get some fun messages now from Baby. I feel like you guys, we're moving into this deck for you. This is just like some little messages that I wrote on some playing cards, okay? Let's see. Baby wants me to split the deck, so let's split it. I feel like I need this card. We have pregnancy in 3 months or less. Beautiful, okay? Pregnancy in 3 months or less for some of you guys. Beautiful. So it's right around the corner. Like Baby's saying, you are not stuck. Some of you guys could be due in 3 months or less if you're watching this and you're pregnant, okay? We have conception or birth in June. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am literally recording this in May. So some of you guys may be finding out you're pregnant in May, and then no, conceiving in May, finding out you're pregnant in June, okay? But whenever I get a month, I always bring in the month before, the month after, because they play a big part around this energy. So May, June, July are going to be very strongly connected to conception or finding out you're pregnant for this group. I'm also seeing that some of you guys could be due in May, June, or July, okay? This is timeless, so it doesn't have to be of this year that I'm recording, but of those months may be significant for you, okay? Baby is indeed an adventurous soul. I heard that they wanted me to look at the bottom of the deck, and it says, I am an adventurous soul. This is why I was seeing them tumbling around in the grass, having fun. They love a good adventure, and they're also bringing lots of adventure, lots of exploration to your life, lots of new beginnings into your life as well, okay? I'm hearing the sense of new adventures. I'm hearing, you know, for some of you guys, you may be concerned about how things are going to continue once baby is here. You know, maybe you love to travel with your partner, but you know that things are going to change a lot when baby's here. I'm hearing you're still going to be able to do the things that you used to do, but it's going to just be a little, you know, there's a new addition now. So there's going to be a new energy link to it as well. So now you're going to do things the same way, but differently. Okay. So you're still going to be able to enjoy traveling. Now there's just going to be extra prep work, right? Now there's just going to be, you know, making sure that if you're taking the stroller or the car seat, whatever it may be, making sure that that's taken care of, making sure that, you know, there's going to be other little things you got to take care of because you're planning for a third person, right? So I'm hearing that strongly for somebody. It doesn't have to be travel, but it can be some other thing that you're a little concerned, like maybe we're not going to be able to do this anymore, you know, but you will, okay? You will is what I'm hearing, just in a different way. Are there maybe extra prep to get it done, which is doable? You're not stuck, okay? Let's see what else we have here coming through for pile number 2. Anything else for pile number 2 from this deck, Spirit? Pile number 2, this one here. We have October, which is so funny because when I saw this 10, I was like, October could also be significant because it's a 10. So we have 10, 10, 333, and 666 are angel numbers you guys may see. October, conception, or birth could also be significant. Do those align in any way? If you were to conceive in October, you'd be due in July. So that does align, okay? So you could be conceiving in October or finding out you're pregnant in October and then have a due date around May, June, July, that type of, you know, space there as well, okay? Or maybe you're due coming up, right, this summer or in the summertime and you conceived in around September, October, November, I think. Let me see. No. That would be August, September, October, okay, if it was May, June, July energy. So maybe you conceived around then and you're due around this time. So that could be confirmation this is your message. Okay, see what else we have here coming in for pile number 2. Oh, we have I am coming back. So you guys, a lot of you guys will be having returning souls, okay? Your little one is a returning soul. I don't want to say a lot because it's a collective reading, but I do feel some of you guys are going to be having a little soul, or giving birth to a little soul that is returning. So this is if you've experienced a loss, okay? This little one is like, it wasn't my time then, but it is now, okay? And I'm coming back. I'm so excited. They're so excited. I feel this energy of excitement. They're like, oh, I got it wrong, you know? They're like, I got it wrong. It wasn't time yet. Now it's time, okay? And so I feel that energy very strongly for someone here. And then I also feel like some of you guys know, like you just know, you just feel this energy. You feel your baby's energy around you. You were once pregnant with them, or you just feel them very strongly. You know that they're a returning soul because they carry like an energy of a family member that may have passed, or especially if you have dreams of like a family member that has passed on a consistent basis. I feel like this baby is going to carry some of their essence, if you will, okay? It may not be this loved one returning exactly. It could be, okay, because I've seen that too, but it's more so like they carry their essence. They're gonna like talk like them, look like them. They're gonna like make facial expressions like them. They're going to have their thought pattern or process, like they're gonna make little like someone really gonna make facial expressions. Someone's baby's really gonna make facial expressions. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of my grandpa, or oh my gosh, that reminds me of my grandmother, or you know, like something like that. That reminds me of my auntie or my sibling or whomever, you know, like that is the energy that I'm picking up here, okay? Let's see. Also, I'm hearing they may be named after that person. You may name them after that person. And look at that. I am the baby from your dreams. Oh my gosh, you guys. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, especially if you have this dream like of this loved one, okay? Oh my gosh. And we have natural conception, so some of you guys will be conceiving naturally in this pile as well. Okay, beautiful energy, beautiful. Now I'm going to end your reading with, I feel like let me get a butterfly message for you guys. And then I'm going to get a message from my Fertility Tarot. Let's see here. Let's get a butterfly message for this pile. What is it they need to know about the next steps of their journey? Okay, we have healthy habits and self-discovery. So it says, embrace healthy habits, mama. Take care of your body. This will help you be the best version of yourself. And mama, it's time to explore. I told you they are definitely a adventure soul. And mama, it's time to explore new aspects of yourself, try new things, and see where your passions lead you. So I'm hearing that, you know, a lot of my mamas who are watching this, you guys are stepping into this this new sense of self, new understanding of self, right? This is your power. This is your heart and your solar plexus coming together, blending and helping you be more bold, helping you be more loving, more accepting, more gracious. And with that comes in healthier habits for yourself, okay? And that's going to help you take care of your body. Maybe we've been talking about the doctor the whole time. So maybe you've been going to the doctor a lot, or just getting things, you know, getting checkups, getting things, making sure things are good before you get pregnant. You know, you could also be eating healthier, or you have made changes to your diet that are healthier for your body. You could also be drinking more water, working out, making sure you're getting like a daily walk in some way, right? You could also just have a healthier mindset is what I'm feeling, okay? Or that could be what's coming up next. If you're not doing that now, this is something that is upcoming for you, where you're going to step into this healthier version of yourself because you've discovered your sense of power, okay? Going back into that energy. You understand that there are certain aspects of yourself that have been neglected. And so now you are going to try new things. You're going to meet new people. You're going to ask new questions, you know, and you're going to see where these things lead you. Okay. And throughout that, you're going to find happiness again. You're going to find this energy of joy again. Okay. You're going to feel loved again. You're going to feel happy. You're going to love on yourself more. Okay. And so that is a beautiful energy. To elaborate on that, I want to pull a card from my Fertility Tarot to see what else you can expect moving forward. Okay. Or what your advice is for current. Actually, let's do advice for current. Okay. What is mama's advice for right now? Nope, that wasn't it. Let's see here. And this is my Fertility Tarot, which is my own tarot deck. Okay, if you want to purchase this yourself, it is listed on my website. You can find that on myfertilitygoddess.square.site, okay, or whatever's linked in the comment section down below. But we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so right now, your advice for right now, because I do feel like you felt betrayed. I do feel like you felt heartache. You felt loss. Okay, you are being called to acknowledge your feelings, seek the right support, and give yourself time to heal. Because right now you may be in the feeling of sadness, grief, frustration due to difficulties with conceiving or unsuccessful fertility treatments, or maybe some sad news you may have received. You may have even experienced a past miscarriage or a loss, but Spirit wants you to know that this storm will not last forever. Expect a rainbow, okay? Expect a rainbow. We have Temperance energy here. So now is the time for you to connect with your spiritual beliefs or practices to support your fertility journey. Okay, moving forward, there is a lot of balance coming in. I also am hearing do things in moderation at this time. Okay, to give yourself grace, right? And just try not to rush through things. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but there is a middle ground to everything, right? And so you're being called to find a middle ground between the different approaches that you may be considering, maybe a middle ground between the different opinions that you've received. Allow things to unfold in their own time. There's no need to rush, and there's no way to rush. This is what I'm hearing. Allow things to unfold as they're meant to. Resist the urge to react immediately, and be open to the inner transformation, or be open to inner transformation through healing. But I wanted to say be open to inner transformation that you are experiencing right now, because that's what I'm feeling here. That is what I feel. That is what I feel is upcoming, and I feel like that is what's also happening. 3 is a big number for you guys. We literally have 3-3, we have 6-6, we have 9. So 3-3-3 is 9, 3-3 is 6, and then we have 3-3-3 here. Okay, so that is a really big number for this pile. You may see that as confirmation as your angel number. And the last message I have for you guys is going to come from this deck here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this message. If you feel it resonates with you, if you needed to hear these messages today, just give the video a thumbs up, or you can comment down below. You can drop an emoji, you can drop a statement, right? You can leave your affirmation that I stated earlier, okay? Whatever you feel called to do. But I just really hope that this brought some comfort and some love and some reassurance to someone here listening. But let's see what we have here coming in. Oh my gosh, keep going. This is the same message from pile number 1, and you guys saw how that just fell out. Okay, so this is your message. Keep going. Do not give up is what baby really wants you to know. This may be like the overall energy that baby is really bringing in here for the collective at this time. It could just be someone must be feeling like are we as a collective maybe feeling like giving up around this time. I am recording this it's like a week away from Mother's Day, and this is a very hard time for our collective. This is actually, I believe today is actually bereaved Mother's Day, basically. Like, I think like that's what's going on. I haven't dived into that energy very much, so I don't want to speak on it without knowing fully. But this is just a really tough time for our community, and so I feel like this is why this message is meant for me to put out today, or record today to put out. Hopefully I can do it tomorrow, depending on editing. But this is what I have for you, my beautiful fertility goddess. Keep going, okay? This is what baby wants me to leave you guys with. So this is what I'm going to leave with here, okay? Some of you guys, we do have your bond is going to strengthen in the fall, and baby wanted to confirm that from the October message we got earlier. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you. I'm sending you guys so much love, light, and of course baby dust, and I hope to see you in my Blossoming Beginnings virtual live event. All the details are down below, including the link for you to buy your tickets, okay? See you there. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses and my fertility gods who chose pile number 3. If you chose pile number 3 in this spirit baby reading, then this is indeed your message, or your messages. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, join the family if you haven't already. And if you enjoy this message or you're loving the vibes already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, okay? Let's dive in, but before we do so, just in case you skipped the intro, I would love to invite you to join me and your fellow spirit baby mamas in my first ever virtual event. It is a live virtual event called Blossoming Beginnings, and it is a cosmic celebration, okay? A space for us to share our own journeys with one another, a place for us to feel the love and comfort that we so need as we are traveling through our journey to baby. Whether you are trying to conceive, curious, or pregnant, you are welcome. The babies wanted to have this celebration for their mamas, and so I said, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. It'll be a live virtual event on May 15th, and there will be another one on May 17th, and that one is part of the VIP package. So if you buy a VIP ticket, you'll have access to both events. And the 17th will be personal reading. So I'll be going around and reading for each goddess individual. The 15th will be a collective reading, a chat. You know, I'll share a bit about my own journey, what's going on in my journey right now. And, you know, it's just a place to hang out. So if you want to participate in that event with us this month, click the link down below in the description box or in the comment section, and I hope to see you there, okay? And there's more details below as well, okay? All right, so let's get started. We have one card out here. It is the Hi Mama card, okay? And I did welcome in my fertility gods, so I'm also going to be using the Hi Daddy Spirit Baby Oracle deck too. I feel like there may be a message that goes hand in hand together. I haven't seen this card yet, so we're gonna flip it over together. And it says, Hi Mama, welcome me into your dreams before you go to bed. I'd love to visit. Beautiful. Okay, what am I getting from this? Oh, I just heard beautiful dreamer. Okay, and I've heard that before in a reading. So maybe you just listened to that reading not too long ago of mine. I think it was a collective reading, or if I did a personal reading for you and that came up, then and you're listening to this and this is a confirmation, this is your read, okay? But you do have a dream baby, okay? You guys have a dream baby, or you may be a dreamer yourself. I'm getting two different messages surrounding that. So the first one I'm getting is in regards to the dream energy, in regards to literally being in your dreams, right? Astral traveling, even, okay, or just remembering your dreams. You may have always been a dreamer. Your baby may have visited you in your dreams and you've remembered that visitation as well. But I'm also getting, in regards to the dream energy, that you being a dreamer, as in like you following your dreams, having a large imagination, okay? I feel like baby is wanting, there's something about this energy that I feel, there's something about the heart chakra being shut, or like gates being up surrounding your heart. You may have experienced a lot of or you may have experienced, not to be a lot, but you may have experienced some like frustrations or some disappointment, some grief in your journey to baby, and you're afraid to get excited, you're afraid to feel happy, you're afraid to really feel, is what I'm feeling, like the energy of like feeling, allowing emotions to be triggered, whether they are like, you don't want to be triggered, so you're like, I don't want to feel anything, right? I don't want to feel too excited and then be let down. I don't want to be, upset, of course, or depressed or sad. So I just choose not to feel. And there's something about you welcoming baby's energy in, because someone has shut that off. Like you shut off that valve of like outpour of love and outpour of energy. And since you shut that off, you're not receiving any. Like you're not receiving, okay? So baby is wanting you to welcome them in. Ooh. And very simply, you can just say, I welcome in my baby. I welcome you in, baby. I suggest speaking to them and welcome them in that way. So I welcome you into my life. I invite you into my heart. I welcome you into my womb if you aren't currently pregnant. If you are pregnant, definitely welcome them into your heart, okay? Because there's something here about your heart space, okay? And then of course, with the dreaming energy and like literally sleep dreams and daydreams, I see that baby is wanting you to welcome them into your visions, okay? And welcome them into your dreams. So before you go to bed, you can call out to your baby once again and say, baby, I'm welcoming you into my dreams. Come and visit me. You can say, hug me in my dreams. You can ask them to give you answers, to like, show different things to you during your dream. You can also ask for confirmation in your dream, or just to hang out. Okay. Tell me your name. What would you like for me to name you? Different things like that. And the same with your visions, okay? Your daydreams. You can do the same thing. Okay, so let's see what else we have here coming in from baby. We have my teen years will be a little challenging, but you'll be a great guide. We also have, I'm a lot closer than you think. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I'm hearing like someone has like you've cut off the emotion, or you've cut off some sort of emotion or some connection to like your state of dreaming, or your state of believing that things are meant to happen for you, that miracles can happen for you, because you have experienced some challenges in your journey. And baby is like, your dreams are a lot closer than you think. Also, someone's baby probably has hugged them. I'm seeing two hugging energies here in their dreams, whether it was like they visited dad or they visited you, mama. Like they love to hug you in your dreams. You may even feel that sensation while you're daydreaming, like a energy, like a hug around your neck, around your shoulders, okay? But I am seeing that here, that that because of past challenges, it's been a bit harder for you to be into that, live in that imaginative space. You may be a very bubbly, imaginative person, and like just, in real life, like that just is your personality. But the journey has hardened you, is what I'm hearing. Like along the way, you have been hardened. Your heart, right? And not your heart per se, but like the wall, right? The wall. First, the wall was, I'm hearing like, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the house down. And then they're showing me like first the wall was, what is it? Hay, right? The wall was made out of hay at first. And so it was easy for baby to, come and go as they please. And the idea of being pregnant, the idea of, the possibility of getting pregnant each month. And then it was like over time, the wall hardened and now it's sticks, right? Logs. And so now it's a little harder for baby to come through, but baby can still, squeeze through the cracks of the logs and whatnot. And now it's cement. Now it's cement, bricks, and baby cannot get through. Like they're having a hard time. Okay. And it's like, maybe you're trying to protect yourself. Maybe this is a protection mechanism, okay? But baby is really wanting you to not give up, okay? This is like a theme for the collective right now. And this is a message that has come through in various ways for each pile pretty much. Is like the energy of not giving up, the energy of understanding that, for you guys, that the baby is a lot closer than you think, okay? Your time to conceive or meet this baby or welcome this baby into your life is a lot closer than you think. I'm hearing like it says my teen years may be a little challenging. So me reading my teen years is making me think that I'm talking to some mamas who are maybe a bit older, because you may have tried to get pregnant with this little one in your 20s or maybe even in your 30s, and now you're like late 30s or 40s or even a little older, and you're just like, it was hard for me to conceive before this point, right? And so I feel like, you wanted to have this little one when you were younger in age, but it just wasn't time at that time, right? It wasn't time for that to happen. And it was challenging. Okay, but you've learned a lot but you'll be a great guide. I'm really picking up the energy of you've learned a lot through those experiences. Okay, and your experiences are really leading you towards this goal, this desire, right? That you have been wanting, that you have been wanting to welcome in your baby, right? We also have another card that's sticking out. We have the solar plexus, which we do have yellow and yellow. So I love that we have that alignment there. Determination. Ooh, I love this card. Okay, so it says determination, motivation, boundaries, self-discipline, and confidence. And on the bottom of the deck, we have write your own story. Beautiful. Okay, this is about, I am such a big advocate about writing your own narrative. Okay, that is something that I truly believe my soul has come to earth to teach, is how to write your own narrative. And because at any time in our lives, we can choose to rewrite our story, right? And a lot of times that I'm working with my goddesses one-on-one, like that is one of the things that I really want, them to focus on. It's like, this is a new beginning. This is your new beginning. It's time for you to rewrite your own story. Your solar plexus is playing a big role in you rewriting your own story, because in order to do that, you have to have the sense of self-motivation, self-discipline, self-confidence, okay, self-determination, also boundaries for self. And a lot of times we aren't thinking like that, right? Or we aren't in that energy, especially when we're in our journey to baby. And that's not saying that that's just normal, but that is something that can happen over time when you have experienced challenges, right? When you start to put up the wall, right? Or the different layers of the wall. It becomes like an onion where there's different layers you gotta work through, right? And it's harder for you to feel confident. It's harder for you to be motivated, right? You get worn out and worn down. You don't feel determined anymore. You let go of those boundaries. Before, you may have been like, I'm not gonna let anybody say this about my journey, or I'm not gonna accept this. And now it's just like, oh, well, I guess what will be will be. right? And so you let those you let those boundaries, those walls that you had up to protect your own self, you've let those down, and you've protected yourself in a different way by hardening the ability to feel, because you don't want to feel pain. So therefore, you're just like, I'm not going to allow myself to feel. I'm not going to let myself get up, and I don't want myself to get excited, because what if it's negative, right? We're living in the past. And so we're welcoming in that energy of the past, right? It's time to welcome in this new beginning. It's time to welcome in the future. So with saying that, I feel the need to pull a card from my Spirit Baby Butterfly Messages of Transformation. We have healthy habits. Okay, and I'm going to pull two more, because healthy habits was also in the last pile, and so I feel like that may have come out prematurely, but maybe not. I knew this card was going to come out. Okay, no, it was meant to come out. It was meant to come out, you guys. And then we have, that's too many, but I will take this one. Well, let me see what they are. Okay, I'll take them all. I'll take them all. Okay, so we have healthy habits, which says, embrace healthy habits, mama, and take care of your body. This will help you be the best version of yourself. And I feel like, I want to, before we keep going, I want to pull a message for dad specifically, because I feel like these messages were from mama, and I do want to pull a card for dad, because I do feel like, ooh, we have two that flew on the ground. Let me grab them. I feel like there's a specific message for dad here. We have, thank you for encouraging me to try new things, and watching you will inspire me and teach me as I grow. So a very similar message about learning as you go, but also I feel like this baby is really wanting dad to, so what I'm hearing is specifically for dad really quickly. I feel like if your partner is feeling stuck, stagnant in a cycle, it doesn't have to be in terms of fertility. It may be some other cycle that they're feeling stuck or stagnant in, like they have to stay in one position, like if this is their job, they have to stay, stay with the same routine they've been in for a while. Like their soul is meant to experience something different. Okay, if they're feeling uncomfortable, if they're feeling frustrated with where they are, what they're doing, their soul is meant to learn something different. They're meant to be in that particular cycle for a certain amount of time to learn a lesson, to gain new skills, to, develop in some way, and then they were meant to move on. So whether this is in their job, they may be time to move to a new job, or time to go, go for a promotion, or, time to, if it's the skill development, it's time to develop new skills, because you've developed these skills, right? It's time to try something new. I feel like this is a big part of dad's story, because dad is meant to teach baby. As baby is growing up, dad is meant to help encourage and teach baby how to do the same thing, right? Not be stuck in one place because I'm comfortable, because it feels good, it feels like right, because there's better, there's better. Let's dream, be a dreamer, follow your, use your imagination, follow your dream, right? It's what I feel here. Don't get too comfortable is what I feel here. Okay. Baby says, watching you will inspire me and teach me as I grow. So baby is indeed going to be watching dad and what dad does in his life. And that's going to, once again, encourage baby to try new things, do things differently, and grow. Okay. I felt like I needed to bring that out quickly here for dad. But for mama, I am picking up in terms of the healthier habits, taking care of your body. What I feel right now with this is you are getting ready to, or you are currently stepping into the best version of yourself. This is through a sense of empowerment. This is through a new beginning. Like I said, there is like this new beginning happening here that comes from the change or the shift that is made, and as well as this sense of forgiveness of self, forgiveness for self, forgiveness of others, forgiving your journey, what you've experienced throughout your journey, releasing and letting that go, right? You can even say like a forgiveness mantra, so that you can ask God to help you forgive whatever it may be, the people around you, the people you've encountered, the situations you've experienced, to forgive your baby. Some of you guys need to forgive your child because you have this tension that is built up between you and your future child because of the struggle you've experienced on your journey. You're mad, you're angry, you're frustrated, right? You're feeling the human emotions, and you've decided to bottle those in, lock them up, put a door in front, lock the door, throw away the key, and then build a brick wall in front of that. So you're just like, all these emotions are just, they have nowhere to go. There's no exit. So they just fumigate like in your heart space. They're just like fire. They're like fire, heartburn. Somebody may have heartburn if you're feeling this energy, okay? Heartburn, gas, okay? Like, this is what Spirit is showing me. Lava bubbling up. It's just bubbling until it's going to brew over. And it brings in tension in your shoulders, stress, headaches, pain in your body, aching joints, aching muscles, bones, anger, angry words to others that you don't mean, or that don't, even make sense to you later when you're like, why did I even say that? But it's from the bubbling energy, and it stems from multiple things. But one of these things is definitely fertility here, okay? And so what I'm seeing here is that there's a new beginning, right? You are ready to rewrite your story. You are ready to write your next chapter, or better yet, your next book, right? Close that book, and it's time for you to write your next book, right? And this one ends with your fairy tale. This one ends with your wish coming true. This one ends with your dreams coming true. This one, throughout this story, you're literally like living your life. You're living, okay? You're living, and you're feeling, you're crying, and you're happy, and you're jumping for joy, and you're accepting, and you're grateful, and you have forgiven. You don't carry heaviness. You carry love. Okay, this is that new story. It comes from a change of perspective. It comes from also being open to embrace the changes that may be presented to you as well as you go throughout this story, or as you go from page to page. See those blank pages. See yourself picking up the pen or the pencil and writing in the words on those blank pages. Okay, like, this is what it means to rewrite your story. You write it and you live it as you're writing it. Okay, like, this is the power that you have. It says, Mama, it's time to feel empowered in your life. Take control of your own destiny and know that you have the ability to create the life you desire. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, this is what you need to hear right now. Your circumstances are just that. They're circumstances. They're just circumstances. And the circumstances, guess what? It's a box. And you can step out of that box. You can step out of the box. You're being encouraged to step out of the box. Okay, sometimes we just have to work through certain challenges. And what Spirit is saying is, like, these challenges for some of you guys have been left behind or have been built based on past energy. So this is why we have forgiveness here. This is why you're being called to release any past hurt or resentment and forgive yourself or others. This will free you from negative energy and open new doors. That door that had the lock with the key gone, like, you get to open that door again. You get to finally open that door and step into this brand new beginning through the energy of forgiveness. So my goddesses and my fertility gods who chose pile number 3, your heart chakra. Okay, your heart chakra and your solar plexus, they both need love. Okay, connect with citrine, connect with like jade, emerald, green ametrine, maybe ametrine. Okay, I think ametrine is citrine and amethyst together, so that, I don't even know if there's a green ametrine, but maybe if you see one, use that. Okay, what was I gonna say? Tiger's eye. Okay, that's a great stone for stability, crystal for stability. Okay, work with the energy of that crystal, or keep it with you as you're working through these different, the solar plexus and the heart chakra energy. I'm hearing someone needs to write a forgiveness list, because I feel like you don't even know what's stopping you. You don't even realize what's happening right now. But baby, it's like, Mama, you have to write it all out. in order for you to see. I'm here. Remember what Daddy said? Write it down. Write it all out. Okay? Write it all out so that you can see it. So that you can really see it and understand it. Through forgiving, forgiveness leads to change. We're working backwards here, which I love. Because we're starting with the outcome. The outcome is forgiveness. Okay? Forgiveness and change. Forgiveness comes from change. Right? Change comes from you feeling empowered. Empowerment happens when you realize there's a new beginning. And you realize there's a new beginning by creating new habits, right? By moving through new habits, whether they're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. So these all link together in this way. But baby is saying it's time, enough. Enough is enough, and it's time, okay, for this change. It's time for this shift. And it starts with forgiveness. Okay? I think I read each one, if I'm not mistaken. Did we read this one? Guess what, Mama? New beginnings are on the horizon. Embrace the change and be open to new opportunities. Okay? And here's the change. Okay? Beautiful. Embrace change and know that it is leading you to a better future. It is time to open your mind to new possibilities. And there's the mind with the healthy habits. Okay, so it all links together. It all creates your story, your new story. This is a time of you creating your new story. Okay, so for my mamas and papas who are curious at this time, rewrite your narrative for conception. How you see things going, who your partner is, how they treat you, the love that they share with or show and share with your children, the love you guys share together. Okay, write it how you want it, not how it's been, right? You have to forgive that energy so you can see and visualize and live in that space of the imagination, right? To dream your life into being, because you have the power to do so. And that's what Spirit wants you to understand. You have that power. Okay, my mamas and papas who are trying to conceive, how do you want your next cycle to go? Right? What is the outcome? Right? Write it and live it and believe it and trust it. Okay, allow yourself to feel. Right? Use one of those what is it called? Is it the sledgehammer? What is it to like break down the cement, the bricks? Okay, ask God to remove that brick wall. Knock down the door, right? Remove all obstacles and all blockages and stagnant energy from your heart space and from your body so that the energy of flow, love, and peace and serenity flows through your body, through your mind, okay? Rewrite how you want your next cycle to go, or this one, if you're in the middle of a cycle right now. How do you want this cycle to go right now? What is your expectation, right? Write it every single day. Believe it every single day, right? Believe that your outcome is coming, the outcome of your dreams. And I'm hearing for those, because someone just said, well, what if it doesn't happen? What if it, because we always have the what ifs, right? What if it doesn't happen? What if this is not the cycle? That's what I just heard. Then what? Do I not believe? No, you still believe. You turn to a blank page and you write again and you write again and you write again. It does not matter, because time does not matter. Your belief matters. Okay? And then for my mamas who are pregnant, my papas, we're expecting. You guys, how do you want the rest of your pregnancy to go? And how do you want your birth? What is your birth story? Write your narrative surrounding your birth story. You have the power to create that. Okay, and the same thing goes, right? Believe. It's your belief. That's what it is. When you blocked your heart because you're afraid, you're fearful, you're in pain, or you didn't want to feel pain anymore, so you blocked yourself a bit, right? Whether it's in terms of your relationship, in terms of your fertility journey, in terms of your finances, your career, your stability, your family, whatever it is. When you block that energy off, you didn't realize everything that you were saying no to. So it's time to say yes again. It's time to release that energy, remove those blockages so you can feel again. Okay, so you can stop saying no and start to say yes again. Okay, let's get a My Fertility Tarot message. Let's see, what is the advice for pile number 3, Spirit? What do we have here? Page of Cups. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me read it here. We have 8. It says news of fertility or pregnancy. So there's beautiful news coming in. This is surprising news, actually. Okay, could be for some of you guys. But it says childlike energy, be curious and dream, you guys. I cannot make that up, okay? Like, literally, this is what your whole reading has been about. It says the positive news / results you have been waiting for are coming, possibly a bit unexpectedly. And I think it's because you've been expecting negative, like, energy. You've been expecting things to be negative, like how it has been, right? But you're actually going to get positive news. You're actually going to get positive results because you're going to what? Rewrite your story to expect that, right? Get a journal and physically write it out. What you expect your next thing to be, your next test to be positive, your next news to be good, right? Your next pregnancy to be easy, your next baby to be healthy. Write out what it is that you expect. And then it says, embrace unexpected opportunities with a fresh and open perspective. Doing so will open many new doors. Counsel with your inner child for inspiration. So not only is your spirit baby surrounding you, but your inner child is also wanting you to say yes to them again. Play. We have the energy here. Wee! Thank you for encouraging me to try new things, right? So your inner child is like, wee! I want to play. Let's do things that are fun. Let's bring in the energy of joy. Let's say yes to joy again. Because if you shut off your emotions and you shut off the energy to true joy, you don't know what true joy is right now, right? Because you shut off that fountain. It's hard for you to receive. It's hard for you to feel. You may even just be in this space of the solar plexus, like, I have to do, right? I have to get this done. I'm determined, right? But your perspective needs to be shifted, needs to switch. Okay, there's your solar plexus may be overactive while your heart chakra is underactive. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for some of you guys. Let's see what else we have here. I am going to pull a card from my Messages of Love, Support, and Reflection deck. So let's see what we have coming in from baby. Okay, using this deck here. Please continue to heal. We are so close to uniting in the physical. Didn't baby say that in the beginning? I am closer than you think. Continue to heal. Do not give up, okay? Thank you for holding space for me throughout my life on earth. I too will have shadow work to get through and will need your support. And this is what baby was saying about dad. There's certain things that dad is being faced with that he may have to work through, and maybe even mama too, that is going to help support baby when baby's here and teach them how to work through these energies as well, okay? Or if it's different energies, then just work through them in general. Okay, you'll know what to say, you'll know how to, guide and different things like that. Look at that. Do you feel the love I send to you? Do you? Because baby is like, I've been sending you love, but I think you closed off your heart. Do you feel it? Okay, baby's like, do you feel that love that I've been sending your way? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Let's get one more. Maybe it's time to go outside. I saw baby said I love to go on outings, so go outside, feel the sun. Okay. Let's get one more message. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have 2. So this one says, I've always been with you in the 5D, even when you were a child. Okay, so baby has always been with you. You've always felt their energy. Okay, and we have, oh my gosh. Okay, I have a few more. We have, I love to hug you in your dreams. Okay, and baby said, please welcome me into your dreams. They're a hugger, okay? They love to hug you in your dreams. They also send you messages in your dreams, but you may not remember them. So with the intention to welcome them in before you go to bed, you'll probably remember them better, okay? Because you know that you've intentionally welcomed them in. We also have, I will like to go on outings. We are going to have so much fun together. That's the card that I saw earlier, and this is why I feel like this card is also for you, because this card was there, and then then this one as well. It's not over yet. Please don't give up, okay? Beautiful, beautiful messages, okay? Let's get your last few, okay? Last few or last one, whichever, whatever comes out here. What is your last message for your mama and papa? What is your last message for your mama and papa? Okay, for some of you guys, I feel like baby is saying like, I'm not ready yet, okay? Let's see. We have, I am meant to come to you in a way that is non-traditional. So some of you guys may have been trying to conceive naturally. Oh, that reminds me, I want to use another deck too. Some of you guys may have been trying to conceive naturally, but baby is saying like, I'm not meant to come in through a natural way. Okay, this little one could also come to you through adoption, okay, through foster care as well. Okay, if baby is not conceived, not conceived, baby may already be waiting for you. Okay, so be open to other options of parenthood. I'm also hearing this could be in regards to a donor. Maybe you're going to use a donor, or this may be a surrogate. Could also be a way that you just don't even like have in mind right now. So just be open the doors, right? Allow the doors to be open. I'm going to use this deck because I didn't use this one with you guys just yet, but this one is going to have like gender, timing, features, and other little messages, okay, on it. And I do want to use this for you guys too. I know we just had like a lot of other messages that came through for you. So we have born right on time. So baby is going to be born between 37 to 40 weeks, okay? So around their due date, they'll be born right on time. Let's see what else we have here. We have, I have met siblings that are waiting to come. Okay, so this baby is saying that they have siblings in spirit, although they are a singleton pregnancy. Okay, so they do have siblings that are waiting to come as well, but they're going to come by themselves. We also have more work is needed before I am conceived. Okay, so like I said, I felt this energy of baby's like, I'm not ready yet, but there are a few things that, you know, that will be aligning before I come in. Let's see what else we have here. We have listen to your body. Pregnancy symptoms equal pregnant. So for some of you guys, you have like, you feel like your body has failed you, or you feel like you haven't been able to listen to your body. You can't trust your body anymore because you think that it's told you that you're pregnant, but you haven't been. And I understand the feeling, you guys, okay? Baby really wants you to know you can trust your body. Part of that forgiveness is definitely surrounding yourself and surrounding your body as well, okay? Let's see, I'm hearing one more. Well, we got a few more. Maybe this top one here. We have high-risk pregnancy, close watch, okay? And I don't believe it's because of multiples, because we do have a singleton, but some of you guys could have multiples. I don't know. I don't really feel multiple energy. We also have I'm an adventure soul. So this baby is going to be a pure adventure. That's why they like to go outside, okay? They're going to have so much, it says we're going to have so much fun together. So okay, having fun is big for them. And we have March conception or birth, okay? So baby could be conceived in March, or they may be born in March. That may be a June pregnancy, okay? Or they could even be like a May conception, finding out in June, baby coming a little later, or July conception, and then a March birth, okay? March, April birth. But March, so I'm seeing February, March, April being very significant when this little one's conception or birth, okay? Just based on the March energy that's here. Now I'm also seeing 3333. We have 4 3s on the board. So 33, you could be 33 years of age, or this baby may come to you when you are 33 years of age. You may be conceiving then. Also, I do feel like there could, with the high-risk pregnancy, this could be because of age. This may be because there have been you may have experienced a loss in the past, or there has been difficulties in your journey. So the doctors want to watch you very closely, okay? Like that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I don't feel like it has anything to do with the birth of the baby, just more so the beginning of your pregnancy, or maybe as you're getting closer, they may put you on bed rest a little earlier, okay? I'm also seeing, and of course I'm not a doctor, but I am seeing swelling. So there could be something about swelling in the legs or something like that. I mean, that's what I'm seeing, someone needing to rest because of swelling in their body. And also watching their food intake, because your food may treat your body differently during pregnancy. Things that usually don't bother you may bother you. So like additional salt in your food or just having salt in general may just, your body may be very sensitive. That's what I feel, okay, to certain foods that you eat. So listen to your body in general is a very important message for you during pregnancy. But I think that's it in regards to what I'm seeing here. Anything else? Anything else? A letter K could be significant. Okay, significant initial. But that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Okay, I love it. Okay, no wonder 3 is important. We have 3333. 333, 333. In terms of like time, could be significant. Okay. 3:33 p.m. is what I actually heard. So someone could be watching this around that time, or that could be the time of like significance when you find out you're pregnant or when your baby is born. They could be born at 3:33 p.m. Okay. And then we have March, which is 3. So all these 3s everywhere. Okay. So significant, you guys. All right. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. I hope to see you guys in my very first virtual event, live virtual event. All the details are down below once again, and make sure you join the family by hitting the subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the messages. I'm sending you guys so much love, light, and of course baby dust, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.